the tank gang. Far away, a giant hand dropped Nemo into unfamiliar waters. Several friendly but strange fish surrounded him. Bubbles, peach, jackios, blowed, dipped, and gurgled introduced themselves. Nemo was in a fish tank in a dentist's office. The other fish were thrilled to meet Nemo, a fish from the open sea. Ningle, a pelican, flew to the window to say hello to his tank friends. The dentist, Dr. Sherman, shook him away, knocking over a framed picture. Then Nemo learned his fate. The little clownfish was going to be given to Darla, Dr. Sherman's bratty niece, who had shaken her last fish to death. Then Nemo met the leader of the tank, Gil. Nemo noticed that Gil had a damaged fin too and felt a special bond with his new friend. That night, the tankfish held a ceremony to accept Nemo into their group. Gil nicknamed Nemo Shark Bait and shared his plan for how they would all escape from the tank, a plan that depended on little Nemo. Meanwhile, Marlin woke after the torpedo's explosion. He and Dory were right on the edge of a deep trench. To make matters worse, Dory accidentally dropped the driver's mask. As they swam down after the mask to darker waters, a glowing orb appeared. It was attached to a hungry anglerfish. While Marlin struggled with the fierce angle, Dory used the fish's light to see the writing on the mask. P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, she read. After they escaped from the angle, Dory asked a school of moonfish to give her directions to Sydney. Marlin had already started swimming away when one of the moonfish gave Dottie a tip. When you come to a trench, swim through it, not over it, he warned her. Soon Marlin and Dory reached the trench, but instead of swimming through it as Dory had suggested, Marlin convinced her to swim over it. They were instantly surrounded by a forest of jellyfish. How would they ever escape? All right, here's the game, Marlin cried. However, whoever can hop the fastest out of these jellyfish fins. You can't touch the tentacles, only the top. Dory had almost made it through when she got stung. Marlin pulled her free, but not before he was stung too. Back in the fish tank, Gil gave Nemo swimming lessons while the two swapped stories. Gil caught Nemo looking at his biggest scar. My first escape, Gil told him. I landed on dental tools. I was aiming for the toilet. All drains lead to the ocean kid. Later, the fish began the first step of their escape plan. Get the tank dirty. If they could break the filter, Dr. Sherman would have to clean the tank, and then would mean removing the fish and putting them in plastic bags. While the bags were on the counter, the fish would roll themselves out of the window to freedom. Coached by Gil, Nemo swam into the filter and wedged a pebble in the rotating fan. But the pebble came loose and Nemo was sucked towards the sharp blades. The other fish rescued him, but Nemo was terrified. The escape plan was ruined, and Gil realized he had put Nemo in danger.